Welcome back to the Chamber Exchange. I want to thank our sponsor that makes the TV show happen, Bank Hometown, and thrilled to have with us in this segment, Jeannie Herbert, who's the president and CEO of the Blackstone Valley Chamber of Commerce. And we have the privilege to work and partner with the Blackstone Valley Chamber on a regular basis. And Karen Aris, who is the executive director of the Blackstone Valley Education Hub. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Tim, thank you so much.
Well, Jeannie, the Blackstone Valley, really kind of the birthplace of the Industrial Revolution, which really triggered the manufacturing industry across the country. But manufacturing still plays a pivotal role in the Valley and the Central Mass economy. And it's something that you're very focused on. And maybe you could just talk about the ways in which the Blackstone Valley Chamber is engaging with manufacturers in your region.
Sure, it's probably our number one focus. Manufacturing is very important, not only to the region, as you know, but also to the United States. And our manufacturers are very busy, and this means they need a workforce. And just like the rest of the Commonwealth, there's been a gap in finding skilled workers. So we started a training program through we built an entire school, the Blackstone Valley Education Hub, because of this gap in the workforce. And we're working with three distinct populations: adults who are seeking retraining, youth in transition who are post-grads but really don't have a clear career path, and then high school students who have a vocational aptitude, but they have no clear way of finding a vocational career path because our vocational schools, as you know, are overcrowded, and some of them are focusing in other directions. So this has led a variety of students unable to find vocational training. So we're pretty busy here. We started this about 2 years ago. Karen's going to elaborate more. She's been our executive director. We welcomed her in August, and she's hit the ground running. Yeah. So I'm going to let Karen elaborate more on the Ed Hub.
Yeah, Karen, tell us the nuts and bolts of what goes on working with the populations that Jeannie described.
Yeah, sure. So here at the Ed Hub, just to give you some background of what we have for equipment, we have advanced manufacturing equipment like CNC lathes, CNC mills. We just had some 3-axis CNC mills back this fall, which was a mill, which was fabulous. We have a state-of-the-art computer lab, which has, we can run design software either off the web or Autodesk, software where people can come in and students design something, through their imagination or a gear assembly essentially, and then, print it off to the 3D printers. We have universal collaborative robots, which we just got last fall as well, which we just had a local manufacturer come in to learn about them as they're getting them for hopefully their shop floor. And then we can have their workers in to train them as well. And fabulously, our 2 augmented reality welding classes are going now. We have one through the Remake program, and we have one through our Blackstone Valley Consortium of High Schools, which are going great. And we're in our 3rd week. So it's fabulous to see students back here, which is amazing. And so what is going on with that is the students are really learning the vocabulary about welding, how to hold a welding gun, the basics of what kinds of welds there are, and they're going to, and it's very real. We've had people in here that we're working with, our manufacturers, such as Wirefab, such as Package Steel. I just got off the phone with another one who wants to come see this. And it's less intimidating for them, and they can, really get the feel of how to weld. And then they're going to take some field trips, the students, to these manufacturing cooperative partners that I was just talking about. So lots going on.
Yeah, and so that exposure is critical. That hands-on piece is critical. And it sounds like in working with employers, in the populations that Jeannie described, their kind of credentials and as they graduate from these programs, these are employable skills.
Right. Exactly. I just want to interject a little bit that the most exciting thing is there are jobs waiting for these people. They're lined up. So even these high school students who probably didn't think they were going to be able to have a career, they're going to graduate with their peers, and they're going to have a certificate, and they're going to have a job waiting for them. So we're really excited about that. There's another population that we work with, I'm sure Karen's going to talk about. We've got a great program going with Sheriff Lou. We have our reentry program too. So they've come back too. So it's nice to see one-on-one and hands-on learning again.
Right. And Karen, maybe you can elaborate, Sheriff Evangelitis and the society in general, a lot of conversations about, reentry and making sure that those who paid their debt to society, they could come back. You want to make sure that there are opportunities for them to work and engage in a positive, constructive way, and some success with this program.
Yes, we're in our second cohort. We had our first cohort start last year, and then unfortunately COVID had to, they were just about to come back. They just came back from hands-on training. So they get their first half of training while they're still incarcerated. And then they come here and finish it for their hands-on training for about 10 weeks, I would say. And last year we were able to pivot with COVID, and we graduated 6 students last summer, and 3 were successfully placed in jobs, 2 here in the Valley and 1 in Central Mass. And so we are doing that. We're using that same model, and we use again what's really heartwarming and touching about this program is a lot of our students will say, no one's ever really given me a chance. This is the first time and I feel successful and happy and proud that I can do something that's going to earn me a living, and I can pay my rent, and I can, make these steps back into society. And so that's really excellent.
Yeah, there was, I think, a great article in the Telegram about that. And I think one of the graduates talking about, the pride that he had in terms of being able to earn a wage that could support his family. Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's the point, Jeannie, that all of the population groups at the Ed Hub is focused on, and is, people sometimes are surprised when you say this, but the average, median wage in manufacturing is higher than healthcare and many in the service economy. So there's real economic ladders and opportunity here.
Yeah, many of these gentlemen, and actually we do have some women now, which we're really thrilled about, started about $20 an hour. And for welding, after a few years, you can be making 6 figures with welding. So the welding classes are filling up so quickly that we are writing another work skills grant to buy 2 more. So we'll have 4, and we'll be able to increase the classes. But it's going to help a number of people who've lost their jobs during COVID and need retraining, and we'll be able to fill these classes. So we're partnering with Mass Hire on that, and it's helping quite a bit.
Right. Well, we got a lot on this segment, but I'm excited to say that both of you are going to be joining us for our manufacturing roundtable soon, where we can share with a broader audience the great work that you're doing and how manufacturers can engage and partner with you. So thanks for being with us on this edition of Chamber Exchange, and we're going to see you both soon.
These days, you've got your hands full in life. That's why we help you bank simply and securely with tools like Face ID and Touch ID. It's why we make it easy to make purchases on the go and get cash back while you're at it. Why we help you quickly deposit checks wherever you are. And it's why we lend a hand with sending and receiving money right from your phone. So even when you're on the move, you can manage your finances. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.
Are you a Central Massachusetts business owner? Do you want a voice in public policy and economic development? Are you looking to increase your network or generate new business leads? A membership with the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce will provide you with a variety of tools and opportunities to help you stay connected with the diverse and growing business community of the region.
We just started right out of school, so we didn't know the team of professionals that we were going to need to start our company. So we were able to get put in touch with people who offered those services, and that helped us out a lot.
Joining the chamber can provide you access to great resources, connections that you wouldn't otherwise have.
Serving as New England's largest chamber of commerce, the chamber is a proud supporter and advocate of the local business community.
Advocacy is the biggest benefit that I see. The chamber is there to benefit business and frankly to benefit economic development for all of us, residents or business owners.
Join today to take advantage of the chamber's wide range of resources and benefits.
Let's all do our part to safely support small business during these challenging times. From delicious dinners, to great fashion finds, to that perfect pick-me-up, Worcester is open for business. Join your community in entering the We Love Worcester photo contest today. Visit discovercentralmass.org for details. Worcester, we're in this together.